pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Two seam ain't enough. Four tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. The alien beamed it up. Man contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worried about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my sign. This what a ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel. To do what I do takes skill.
Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case, clean up base.
A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Blue Jays played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Steven Matz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now to the plate, Estevan Ramirez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the designated
ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ramirez.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He really lit it up over the last few weeks, and it's no fluke as he was just recognized as the American League Rookie of the Month. He's proving to be one of the bright young stars in Major League Baseball right now.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Josh Lindblom, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
So stepping in is Alejandro Kirk. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows has it, and there's one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Ready with the 1-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Stepping in next, Marcus Semien. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 24.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. So next to bat will be Kurt Suzuki, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Davis is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 6.
Next up is Pat Valaika. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Meadows is there to put it away for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Kevin Biggio is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kevin Biggio becomes out number 2 this inning. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. That brings up Tyler Nevin. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. His last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 18 homers and 67 runs batted in. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
First delivery to him.
Roger.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate now is Corey Dickerson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Davis, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. That batting average for him at .355. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Up next, Santiago Espinal, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Stewart is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1. Two and 0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
That's in there. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
3-1. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Estevan Ramirez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action. Just an outstanding play ranging up the middle right there. But I'll tell you what, it was the exchange to get the throw off to first that demonstrates why he's one of the best shortstops around. Any bobble or hesitation on that play, and those wheels burning down the line were going to be safe.
Joey Wendell digs in now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Meadows. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now to the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Next to stand in is Lourdes Gurriel. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set and the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Toronto. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Two 2-0 now. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Ready with another 2-2. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
A dive, but it's off his glove. To second for one. Next, it'll be Santiago Espinal. He flew out in his last debut. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tyler Nevin.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Scooped up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Austin Hayes is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
Brendan Rodgers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Nope. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he strikes out. And, oh, boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now. Estevan Ramirez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Number 24.
In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RB. Stepping in for the Jays, Santiago Espinal. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Santiago Espinal.
First offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race. And basically, they're left with no hope. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. A laser that time that'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. And stepping in, Vladimir Reese McGuire gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Fouled off. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends. Ronaldo Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Ronaldo Lopez.
Rendell Pritchard is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left. Number 15.
So now here is Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 for him to this point. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Valaika is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he is in there.
Now batting, the
first offering. Tyler Nevin is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Austin Hayes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Brendan.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. A little bit outside, 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1 to him now. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Estevan Ramirez. He doubled his last time up.
Now pitching.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. No balls and a strike to count. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Rodgers blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there. And they lead now by 4. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Joey Wendell. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big. Now into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Not shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first, as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
This throw wasn't a perfect one. It kind of made the fielder reach across his body to make the catch, but the runner got a pretty awful jump, and it really killed him that time.
No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Softly on a line to third, and that's the second out. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone, a home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The catcher.
Stepping in now, Riley Adams. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Again, another foul ball. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 4-1. Jordan Romano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Jordan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. The Jays entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Corey Dickerson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. To first, right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
That misses. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Santiago Espinal will be next. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Full count, 3-2. Ground ball left side. And there are 2 away now. And now, Santiago Espinal. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Bo Bichette stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 23 homers and 77 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Bo Bichette will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Anthony
leading off the Baltimore, the second baseman, Pat Belenga.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now
next up, Tyler Nevin has got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
So next to hit is Austin Hayes. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So now to the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And a relay home. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
The batter.
At the plate, Estevan Ramirez.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs.
And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1.
I mean, that had to feel good.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Trent Thornton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Meadows is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Sean Armstrong, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Leading up for Toronto, your
Danny Jansen will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And it's fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs and 38 runs batted in. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now in the box, Randall Grichuk. There's prior history in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 11. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Nate Pearson, will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch on its way, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He makes the catch, and the Orioles will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. The O's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Josh Lindblom gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Steven Matz is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for